All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Your freaking Green Bay Packers are 1-0, baby. This was unreal. 38-20 domination win. It was pretty much a 38-14 victory. I called a 31-14 win Green Bay's side like weeks ago, and every single soul you're crazy. Listen, I've been to every single Packers at Bears game in the last 10 years. Every single Packers at Bears game in Soldier Field. This one was, I don't know how much I can swear on this. It was fucking awesome. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm from Chicago. I'm born and raised in Chicago. I have great love and great respect for the Chicago Bears and for Chicago sports teams. Oh my God, dude. I mean, I could not have asked for more. Packers fans could not have asked for 10-6 at halftime. And I'm thinking to myself, I feel really good. I feel really good. I haven't seen anything crazy from Jordan Love, but the defense is holding up. We're getting some rushing yards. It's nothing flashy. It's nothing sexy, but hey, we're winning. And just something happened in that second half, and the Green Bay Packers obliterated the Chicago Bears. Quay freaking Walker, Jordan freaking Love. Welcome back to the channel, folks. We're here live in the suburbs of Chicago making this Packers video. If we can get 1,000 likes, we would break every record I've had for Packers videos on this channel. That is a pizza oven loud ass timer. I do apologize for that. It's been a long day. If we could get 1,000 likes for the pizza timer and the Green Bay Packers, that would mean the absolute world to me. So Jordan Love finishes 15 of 27, 245 yards and 3 touchdowns. Listen, he had a quarterback rating or a QBR of 73.5 and a rating of 123.2. Jordan Love today looked like a lead starting quarterback. The dude was a leader. He was poised. He was never pressured. And listen, Soldier Field was probably the loudest I've heard it in at least 5 years. The first possession, the first like 5 minutes of that football game, the first Packers possession, it was super loud in there. Like, no joke, it was loud as hell in there. And I was thinking to myself, there's defensive players are moving all over the place. What's Jordan Love? What are my Green Bay Packers thinking right now? And it was okay. It was okay. They got the great touchdown to Jayden Reed in the first quarter. Sorry, Romeo Doubs, the touchdown in the first quarter. No Christian Watson, no problem, eh? Aaron Jones, 2 catches, 86 yards, including a long of a 51-yard touchdown pass. The place was freaking lit up. Luke Musgrave, welcome to the NFL. 3 catches, 50 yards. Jayden Reed, although he did get banged up at the end of the game, 2 catches, 48 yards. Welcome to the NFL. Romeo Doubs, welcome back to the Green Bay Packers. You beautiful, can't say that word. 4 catches, 26 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, like the first half wasn't perfect. The Green Bay Packers at the end of the game, they ran it 32 times, but they only got 92 yards. The Packers tonight or this afternoon averaged only 2.9 yards per carry. They did have that great touchdown rush by Aaron Jones. I want to see more rushing attack. It felt not unbalanced, but A.J. Dillon just couldn't get anything going. 13 carries, 19 yards, averaged 1.5 yards per rush, which is weird because, the Chicago Bears, they have new trenches. They have like a completely new defense than they did last season. So we know, even if the Bears are like on a round average defense, it's going to take some time. But, whenever A.J. Dillon touched the ball rushing wise, they had a game plan and they stuck to it. But Aaron Jones, only 9 carries, but he did rush for 41 yards. He was a huge help for Jordan Love, obviously including that 51-yard touchdown pass. But then speaking of the defense, man, I mean, these boys are hungry. These boys are so freaking hungry. We talked on this channel all summer. I've been saying, listen, this Packers defense is top 10. Tonight, they had 4 total sacks. We obviously had that pick 6 by Quay Walker. They had 6 total quarterback hits, 7 total tackles for loss. Justin Fields looked lost. Justin Fields quite literally looked lost. I know he hasn't, necessarily consistently flashed his passing ability in the National Football League, but the dude can run. He only ran it 9 times. He did rush for 59 yards, but I mean, just 6.6 yards per rush for Justin Fields. If he's throwing the way he did, I'm going to live with it. If I'm playing the Chicago Bears, I'm playing Justin Fields, I want you to beat me with your arm. You can run all freaking day if you want, baby. They ran it as much as they wanted to at certain points in that game. They got into the red zone in the first half twice, but put up a touchdown. Justin Fields, you can run, baby, you can run all freaking day you want. But once we get into that red zone, I got it cooked up. The Packers got it cooked up. You're not walking into my end zone, even though we're in Soldier Field. You're not walking into my end zone. So Justin Fields, 24 37, 216 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. No. I would say Justin Fields did horrible today. Quay Walker, man. Quay Walker got such a bad rap after that Lions game to kick off, end of last season's, we don't even want to talk about it. Quay Walker got such a bad rap, and it was deserving because he had two in the last, 6 weeks of this season. You might as well shoot your freaking self in the foot, because that's pretty much exactly what you did. But what people were thinking after that, Lions loss, like if you weren't a Packers fan and you're watching that game, you're thinking like, ooh, I wonder how much time Quay Walker has left in the National Football League. Us Packers fans are like, Quay, you are a star. And you're a star. And you had a star season. Like Quay Walker had 121 tackles this past season in his rookie year. The first round pick out of Georgia, pick number 22. I was thinking to myself, hey, look, you're fine. Now, he did get banged up. We'll deal with injuries this upcoming week. It's week 1. Obviously, injuries suck, both sides of the ball. You never want anybody to get injured. Even a Chicago Bear definitely don't want him to get injured. One thing I actually, this has nothing to do with the game, but like one thing I definitely respected for the Chicago Bears was they, even though they were getting blown out, they were clapping when Jayden Reed walked off, when he got injured late in that game. So respect, I got a lot of respect for Chicago sports fans, obviously being born and raised in this city and in this state. Keyshawn Nixon, kick return, 2 for 55. He averaged 27.5. Us Packers fans, the dude's a block away. The dude's a block away. It feels like Keyshawn Nixon, ever since he started bringing these kicks back for us, it feels like every time he touches the ball on a kick return, he's a block away. So it's going to happen. It'll happen in the next month to you. Jayden Reed, he did a perfectly fine job punt returning. Jayden Reed did a great job punt returning. 3 total returns for 54 yards, averaging 18 yards per punt return for a long of 35, which was a huge momentum boost. Keep in mind, man, this Packers team outscored the Green Bay. They outscored the Chicago Bears. Long day. Once again, long day. I appreciate you guys. 28-14 in the second half. And then it really was 24-8. It was more of a Mickey Mouse touchdown for Justin Fields and the boys to end that game. So, I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but us Packers fans, we know, special teams, Amari Rodgers isn't back there dropping balls every other time he returns a punt. Hell yeah, I'm going to sign up for that. Keyshawn Nixon was a blessing in disguise. Not even a blessing in disguise. He was just a straight up blessing at the end of last season once he started bringing these back. But for the first time in a real, and as a Packers fan, I feel good about our special teams. So, this was a great game, man. I had a blast. I had an absolute blast. Maybe you can tell I have no voice. I lost my complete voice. I met and saw a lot of you guys there. I appreciate all of y'all coming up. But man, dude, it was perfect. It was A+. Even if the Packers team didn't play an A+, this was an A+ win. And I am absolutely fired up. I don't know how I'm supposed to sleep tonight. It's so funny. The narrative tomorrow is going to be like, oh, well, the Bears were bad. We knew the Bears were bad. It was like, well, I don't know what people were talking about all summer. I don't think the Bears are that bad. The Bears look bad a lot this afternoon. I don't think the Bears are a bad football team. Now it is week 1, and we're going to keep it controlled. We're going to manage our expectations, but let's be real here. The first game in post Aaron Rodgers, you won 38 to pretty much 14. Wow. So that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. I do apologize for that beeping alarm for the pizza. But I don't feel bad for the pizza, man. We're about to rip that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go Pack Go. We're gonna cook up a lot of Packers videos this upcoming week, as I'm sure you can imagine. So thank you for watching. That's it for me. There's one thing I am forgetting to mention, and I cannot seem to remember it, which is why the last 30 seconds feel like they have really stretched on. I could pause it, sit back, let it marinate, and get back on the mic. But yeah. It was a long day. We'll cover that in our next Packers video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Seriously, you mean the world to me. I cannot believe this on a day-to-day basis, and it's because of beautiful Packer fans. And if you're a Bears fan watching this, I'm sorry, but much respect, man. Always respect your opponents. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll